having it fast.
Yeah. So I really wanted to start off by just like giving an overview of what this podcast is.
Yeah.
This is
Before
kinda like
kind
a
of jumping into
culmination.
the introduction, yeah.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? Like a combination of just years of us like kind of shooting shit, talking, just like, bro, we should just get in front of a mic. So just for I guess anybody that is going to see this is a podcast called Rotation. I'm Zach, one of your hosts, and obviously we're going to do some introductions. But this podcast is just about weird stories, current and past relationships, if that even comes up. Open to opinionated statements and jokes, and we talk about everything underneath the sun, from sports, movies, anecdotal stuff, just funny stuff that's just happening in our lives, right?
Yeah.
And just having a good time, again, just shooting shit with the guys. So
Yeah.
for anybody that just wants to turn this on, just listen to us, hear us talk.
Yeah.
That's it. But if
Absolutely.
you guys want to introduce yourselves.
All right. Well, I'm Matthew.
Maj.
Nice.
I don't know why they're acting like gangsters. Just kidding.
It's just like feeling like being in the studio again. You know what I'm saying? Feel like we're gonna rap it.
It's like, what I'm gonna say. It's gonna happen right now.
Switch some stuff. So it's a little snippet so far. So,
Oh man.
All right.
But I guess like getting into it, some of the bigger things that have happened that we could talk about.
Yeah.
The Knicks won the NBA Finals, right?
In the
Shout out
towns.
New York. Yeah.
In the towns.
Motherfucker, that buck wild.
Shit turned to Gotham. You know how I always say that shit. Gotham is in that bitch.
Oh God. Gotham.
I saw Ty Lil in there too.
Oh,
Ty
yeah,
Lil
Ty
got in the
Lil.
scrap. I'm like, bro,
Bro.
like really?
You know what's so funny about that? I actually seen how that started.
Oh,
Right?
really?
Yeah, it started off with him trying to name him asking like a younger kid, like, man, you don't even know about the Knicks. Like, you don't know what the trials and tribulations
Right.
that we've been through. And they have been through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, 100%.
He's asking the kid, he's like, yo, who's on the team? And the kid's like, you don't even know who's on the team. And he's like, he started naming them.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. And then Ty Lil says Mitch. And he's like, Mitch? And like Mitch Robinson. And he's like, see, da-da-da-da. And so he tapped young boy on the head. He kind of like sunned him a little bit.
Yeah.
Then there's somebody else that's with the kids.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, don't sun him like that. Nah, you sun him back. And he touched him. Ty looked at bruh. He's like, bruh, I'll sun you. And sun him back. And then they got active, and then the security guard pick him up. And,
I was like, Tyler,
Get
you
him outta here.
too, like, but Tyler's too famous to be doing that though, bro. Like, like, why is you scrapping? But it's like, it's New York. It's like
it's
niggas
crazy.
just don't give a fuck no more.
bro.
Niggas is ready to pop off.
And it's like, for what?
Like, what
For
are we
what?
doing right now,
You know
bro?
what? You know my big thing with New York niggas is like, we get it.
Yeah.
You from New York.
Yeah, you're right,
But
right.
like, you're not from Asgard. You're not from
You know what I'm saying?
You're not from
Zeus.
Wakanda. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Narnia ass
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Oh, Narnia ass
Yes,
nigga.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, relax. We get it. We respect
We get it, brother.
Yes, we know
Yeah,
your
we
town
get
is popular, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we get it, bro. But needless to say, shout out to New York. Shout out to the Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah,
53-year drought, bro.
They
53.
did give OG the key to the city.
They did?
Yes.
Oh,
Shout out my boy.
They
Really should have
gave
went to
him-
Brunson. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
Bryson was.
You think Brunson said they got the key for that? That tip was so crazy, bro.
That was.
Right. No, he deserved that key. To
He
see.
said-
He
pause,
deserved that key.
Listen,
The key,
listen.
bro.
Right? OG had a great series. But we're
Yeah.
talking about Brunson, 6'1" guard. 6'2", if you want to be generous. Some niggas
Yeah.
say he's 5'10". Shout out to all my 5'10" niggas.
That's crazy. But that's a crazy jump though. 5'10" to 6'2". Yeah,
Right.
that's
It is a
wild.
crazy jump.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Drops 45 in the final game.
45.
45.
That man scored almost literally half the points of the entire team.
We watched it.
I
The
see.
team scored 94 points. He dropped 45 in the final
45.
game. In
That's
San
crazy.
Antonio.
Mm.
I said that's disrespectful.
Mind you, that tip that OG had wouldn't be as impactful if Brunson didn't hit that three.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, if we're talking about finals MVP, I know sometimes people can get hyped up in the moments. Like, cause like even in game one, they thought it was gonna go to Cat. Game two,
yeah.
they were like, all right, kind of balances back out, might be
Right.
Brunson. Game three, then niggas was talking about OG, but then if you really go back and look,
yeah.
like at the totality of the series,
Yeah. Oh,
Brunson has had an impact on all those fourth quarters and throughout the entire and throughout the entire series, like just whether it came from scoring in clutch situations, making sure his teammates are involved.
Yeah,
I've seen a clip of him and Mikal Bridges and
you talking about was it with the third game, right? No,
I don't know what game. I think this might have been in the regular series.
Oh, okay. This is the regular series. Okay.
This just goes to speak to his leadership.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
So I see OG and Cat, they're going at it. And they talking. And like, it's nothing too crazy. It's kind of like, you can just tell that they're having a spat.
Right.
And then Brunson go over there and he's like, bro, shut that shit up. Bro, what are we talking about?
But I don't mean to cut you off, Zach, but I love the fact that like how Brunson was like really showing like a leadership of the team though. Yeah. Like the fact that he really was like on some Kobe shit.
Right.
Job's not done. Job's not done.
Yeah. Like, you know what?
Job's not done.
You like that's such a different approach than what you saw Wemby. I don't know. You were with us when we watched that Game 7 in OKC. And you saw how emotional Wemby got. He got too high.
He
got too high on that win. You know,
you talking about like right before it started the finals?
Yeah. So Game 7.
Yeah, because like it was almost like KG when he was like, "We did it!"
Yeah. You know what's so funny about that? KG actually spoke about Wemby's moment, right? About him being exhilarated like that, and was like, "Brother, you still got a whole nother series to play. I get it."
Yeah. He's like, "You ain't." KG was low key telling him, "You not there yet. You not."
Because there was a difference. It was a difference because he did it.
Right.
You just getting into it. Yeah.
When he did his moment, that was at the zenith. That was kind of like the peak of it all.
He was crying and everything, like
right.
Because like I even briefly mentioned it about it for like a second because like it was like. Come on now, like you're not there yet.
You're not there yet.
You're not there, and the Knicks, and again, well-deserved win because they was fighting, they was really fighting, and they was hooping.
You could tell they really wanted it, bro.
They
really wanted that shit, bro. Like,
they both did.
It was just a young team. Spurs is just a young team.
The Spurs are a young team. Yeah. However, I think there are some takeaways that the Spurs can,
I agree.
Move with this offseason and into the next season.
Yeah.
Dylan Harper. Hot take.
What?
Hot take. Dylan Harper is easily the second best under the rim scorer in the NBA.
I know you're about to say that.
I think it's Kyrie, then it's him.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
I genuinely believe that.
It is, but I agree.
He said, I agree.
I agree.
There's something about like, especially because, Kyrie's also like this. I don't know if people know this, but on an episode of The Barbershop, Kyrie said that he's naturally left-handed.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. He went to Catholic school, right?
Right. Went to Catholic school, kind of got it, so he had to use his right, but he's able to use both hands equally as well because of that reason, right?
Right.
Well, Dylan Harper, not necessarily that he's the same way, but I see a knack that he has when he plays that he's naturally left-handed, but he can finish with either hand. Right.
Yeah, I like that. Either way, it don't matter.
I'm talking about
going in.
It's not dunks, right?
Yeah.
But then like the thing that makes him different than I guess maybe a Kyrie type of finisher, right? Who's just a savant.
Yeah.
Is that like he's strong.
Yeah,
he's
strong.
Like, this is a big frame. He's 6'6", right? He can, his shoulders are wide. He can definitely like lean into you, put you right there in your solar plexus. You can't do anything. You're neutralized, and then he can finish with either hand.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, like it's crazy, and I've seen his highlights too. I mean, on any team really, because I think which game was it? Which game was it when he was on the Nets? That's what it was, and I forget who he was going against.
Dylan Harper's a rookie.
No, I was thinking of Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Kyrie. And so I forget what team he was going against during that time, but it was. I mean, they didn't make it to the finals, clearly.
Right.
But I think I forget what game, but he went over like under the goal, and went under, and then just went in, and I was like,
Kyrie. I think the reason why you have to give the nod to Kyrie in that sense is that like Kyrie's doing this at 6'2".
That's what I'm saying.
Like he's finessing mugs at 6'2", bro.
Are we not like forgetting the fact like you said, Kyrie's 6'2"? Like Fred, what's his last name?
Fred VanVleet. That might actually be someone that's
I'm
5'10".
not gonna lie. That's a pretty foul. That's a pretty foul last
Trae Young. We saw Trae Young. And we saw Trae Young.
Trae Young's good.
That's actually kind of what I want to get into next. But go ahead. Finish your thought.
Like, I was just saying, like, the height is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, for them to be scoring like that is crazy work on that court. Like,
right. You know, that kind of brings me into another talking point about the NBA. Like, KD said that that 6'1", 6'2" guards are not going to be at a premium anymore in the NBA, just because I don't know if the game now, everything's so switchable.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you have these super versatile, tall, lengthy wings, right? That are like 6'6" to 6'9", right? Prototypically can shoot and do everything. The handle might not be tight like how you may see with a 6'1" or 6'2" guard, but the fact that they could cover more ground in their movements kind of makes up for that.
Yeah.
But now, with that being said, I kind of think about people in Trae Young's position, right? That are 6'1", 6'2", Fred VanVleet, right? That are like that 6 foot range to 6'2" range. Yeah. And like, where do you guys end up now? Are you going to be phased out the league, or has Brunson proven that you can win with this type of player?
Yeah.
I shifted that narrative.
I think it's going to be more availability for 5'10" guards. So I'm gonna have to disagree with KD on that.
Why?
Cause like, if Brunson just won the championship,
right,
that just clearly proved it can be done.
It can be done.
So it's like, your point is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
I see your point.
Like,
but I also see the point of where someone might be like, yeah, that's a fucking anomaly, bro.
It's like rolling. I get what you're saying. It's like rolling the dice on that one. Like, it's like, bro, it's like a gamble. It's like, that's a 1 out of 100.
Right.
That's a 1 out of 100. I get that one.
Well, hey, moving off like the Knicks and some of the NBA landscape, right? The big thing in the NBA in the next coming week is going to be the draft. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the upcoming players, but the top 3 selections are mock drafts are AJ DeBonsta, 6'9", forward out of BYU. Really good jump shot, really good polished player. Had a lot of high school hype as well.
Sounds familiar, but
yeah. You also have Darren Peterson. I didn't pay attention to too much college ball, but basically this guy is like a prototypical shooting guard, 6'6". Some comparisons to Kobe. Right?
What?
Yeah.
That's another bold statement.
It's a super bold statement. However, if you look at his game is very smooth. Yeah. It's very methodical, mid-range assassin. I haven't seen him as a 3-level scorer. I've only seen him work in a mid-range and 3-pointer. But you know, and then you also have Cameron Boozer. I don't know if y'all remember Carlos Boozer.
I was about to say, okay, that name does sound familiar.
Yeah. This is out of his this is one of his sons. So they're twins, but this is the better one, the taller one.
Yeah.
Right. But big noise around them and just like who's gonna be taken first. AJ DeBonsta seems like the most like safe pick, but the Wizards have the number 1 pick.
They had the number 1 pick this year?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Utah is 2, and then I think the Bulls are 3. Bulls.
Bulls got 3 is crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of analysis and stuff going on like that.
I can see the Bulls going to the final. I don't know.
To the finals?
or at least getting like real close. Like real close. I mean, look, I gotta see more of the Bulls, like highlights of like last year and whatnot, or like not last year, but this past year and whatnot. For me to really go back and really say that again.
Yeah, because once you do, you'll back off that statement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. Yeah, let me just, well, and you know what? I think I'm going based off like a lot of like past like memories of the Bull and whatnot, and we all know who the
nostalgia. You thinking nostalgia? Yeah. You the Knicks just won.
Yeah,
so let me go.
I'm like, that's what I'm like. Look, the Knicks won.
I feel it. Oh, I know what Matt trying to say.
Yeah,
Matt trying to say they trying to. Popularity.
Look, popularity.
The NBA got popularity back.
Yeah, they do.
Now it's okay. Let's get the teams that used to be popping.
Yeah,
right. Let's get the teams.
It's just like, how do you do that though?
Because it's like so many movies and so many like shows and like everybody has made jokes about how like the Knicks. Oh damn, the Knicks lost again. Better yet, they even dropped they lost again. Another one.
Listen,
another one.
They are known to choke.
Yeah,
look, listen. boy.
But see, look, and they even made a joke the other day on when I was watching TikTok. They made a joke on Madagascar when they were on the train that was riding the train, and what's the lion's name?
Alex the lion.
He was like, ah. And he was roaring, and like the human next to he's like, the Knicks lost again.
Yeah, I remember. That was like the opening scene.
Yeah, right? Yo, that's what Tamara told me about. I forgot. Y'all watch Soul, right? The Disney movie Soul.
Oh yeah, it was good. It was good.
Watch it. It's good.
It's
right?
good. It is good.
It takes a different kind of outlook on what soul is. It's kind of like more like human intention into something rather than, some kind of religious concept or something like that. But regardless, right?
It's actually a good way of putting that.
It's there's this soul 22. Right? And he keep fucking with the Knicks. That's why they don't win, right? But when the Knicks won the championship, there was a baby born. And they were like, oh, there goes Soul 22. He not fucking with us no more. He knew he not caring. But yeah, bro, it's so funny, bro. But my girl told me about that, and that was so funny. I was just like, oh, yeah. Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah, well, and you know what? We made a joke about that after the Knicks won. It was like, I can imagine somebody night right now either having a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or something good came out of it because the Knicks won. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a great night for a lot of people. I know, no doubt.
Yeah.
Even though not to get too off topic, but like every New Yorker over here trashing New York because
I never understood that, bro.
Reaction, like
bro, I never understood that. Why are you trashing the city?
Like, I mean, they're tearing off the hoods of trucks. Yeah. Like,
bro, a bus was on fire.
I'm
bro, like, I thought the Transformers walked through that bitch.
I know, I'm telling you, you would have thought Michael Bay was out there filming. Like, bro, what's going on?
Yo, what in the world?
Yeah. So, but that's funny. Yeah. That's funny. So yeah, good shit to the Knicks.
Shout out Knicks.
And then we ready for the draft. So
shout out to the drafts. Obviously, I want to get more in depth in that, but I don't know too much about the college kids. You know what I'm saying? I know about the like super hyped high school prospects and their little journey through college, but I really pay attention to the pros.
Yeah, for sure.
But
but this year I definitely want to because like I think this year is going to be good, especially again since the Knicks won. And it's about to go right into the draft. So it's
going to be an interesting summer.
It's going to be an interesting summer.
Yeah, sure.
It is
for sure. People have to figure out where Giannis is going to go.
Giannis is leaving.
Yep.
Yeah. Bron too.
Jaylen Brown. Bron situation.
Where Jaylen going to go?
Jaylen Brown had some comments that kind of raised some eyebrows. Basically, this whole year he got to run the Celtics as the number one option, right? And they ended up overachieving in the regular season. They ended up underachieving in the playoffs, losing to a kind of not necessarily new but younger Sixers squad, and they blew a 3-1 lead, yada yada. But he said at the end of it on a podcast that
right,
this was one of his favorite years. And so some people are like, why? And I think he was saying it from his own individual accomplishments, which cool, you know what I'm saying? But some people saw it as selfish. And now they're trying to figure out like, since Giannis is on the market, right? Is there a way that we could flip Jaylen Brown for Giannis, right?
Okay.
Because the number one problem with the Celtics is that they have this real bad tendency to overshoot on threes. They live and die by the threes. So if they can get somebody who has a different playing style that could put a lot of pressure on the rim, that kind of helps them when their threes aren't falling, right? Yeah. I disagree because if your threes aren't falling, then they know to back up and
they're going to let you shoot that.
But with Giannis, that doesn't solve your issue because he's just going to try and run through a brick wall, right? And so regardless, but that's the reason why they're thinking about moving off Jaylen Brown. Even the Hawks are thinking about getting Giannis and having like a 3-team trade deal with the Bucks, Giannis, and Atlanta Hawks, and we would receive Jaylen Brown.
That would be interesting.
However, I don't think that's going to help the Hawks in any way. It makes us a fun team, but it doesn't really make us do anything. But
for sure.
To switch gears, something that I think we are all a little bit more in tune with, music. Yeah.
Where you want to start off with that one? Where you want to start off with that one, huh?
All right, bud. So the segment for this is Heat of the Week.
Right? Heat of the Week.
And honestly, it's actually not Heat of the Week, super specifically. More like Heat of the Month, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess to talk about, the biggest thing I think in the past like month and a half, I guess, that we could talk about is Drake, Iceman.
Iceman.
First reactions, y'all want to get that shit off?
Man, what you think? Man, what you think, bro?
I'm gonna go ahead and admit and say the fact that I still haven't listened to the other albums.
Oh, that's okay though.
That's all right.
That's okay though.
Iceman,
okay, right.
Iceman, it's okay though.
And I'm still going through Iceman myself because so I'm still, well, keep in mind I have a 3-year-old and I'm always listening to Gabby's Dollhouse. So, anyways, right. So, but so far, like Shebang is like one of my favorites. It's my go-to. It's my real. It's not. Look.
This man been trying to put me on Shebang, right? And I'm like,
it's really good.
You have questionable taste, bro.
Bro, like
what?
Look, it's catchy. It's catchy. I'm not gonna say it's not catchy.
The best off the album. I'm not gonna say that.
To me,
yeah.
I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking. You're saying like
summer smash.
It's a summer smash. It's gonna give him the numbers.
Yeah.
He's gonna go ahead and you know what I'm saying. That's gonna be his hit. But I think Janice.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
But that's not my personal favorite. Yeah. It's Plot Twist.
And I've heard that one a few times. Yeah. And that's a good one actually.
Plot Twist seems a little. I don't know. It seems a little dry, a little
anticlimactic.
Yeah. Not that it's not good at all, but it's just like that twist.
Yes, Drake.
You know what I'm saying?
Drake.
But I think in Iceman, right? And I have taken the only one that I haven't listened to is Maid of Honor, right? I've listened to Habidi. I'm not too high on that. There's a couple songs that I like off there, like the WNBA, or whatever.
That's the R&B one.
That's like the slow jam shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like low shimmy shit with that. Like
that was hard.
I'm
not gonna lie to y'all. Sexy Red song was good to me.
Oh,
you didn't like it?
Yeah, I gotta listen to it again.
Listen to it. I thought it was decent. I thought it was decent, but I had like for me, I didn't mean to cut you off, Zach. But for me, I felt like the Maid of Honor.
Okay.
I like that dance hall. I like the Popcorn song.
Okay.
That side.
That's in your Caribbean roots.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That side is like.
Not hit mine. Right. I was like,
but I felt like it was like a good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like that Popcorn song. I felt like he was definitely like, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely tell he was just trying to taste on a different type of genres and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is the real album. I don't think so. But
expand on that.
I think this is for him just to get out the deal.
Yeah.
This is just these three just got the deal.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it really was like a concept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like I don't feel like this. It was like Iceman, I make hits. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could kind of get behind that, but honestly, that kind of feels like this decade, that's kind of what I've been getting from Drake is just that like I make hits and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You don't think he gave concept albums no more?
Nah, I mean like don't get me wrong, he probably did, and there's probably some internet nerd that would tell me otherwise. But like,
I feel like that's one of us.
I'm just saying from my perspective, and what I'm getting from Drake is like, here's some slaps.
Yeah,
I'm still number one, and no matter what happens,
y'all gonna love him or not.
Yeah, and to be honest, he's kind of right. If that's his perspective, run with it because niggas, you can do whatever. There's gonna be somebody that hates. Right? And it's just like you gotta take the good with the bad, bro.
Right,
and I get that. I can respect it, but don't come to me thinking that like. Don't come to me with a Drake doctoral thesis telling me about how Drake's lyrics have been life changing for you, and it's like you can't even relate to 60% of it.
Yeah,
no.
I've seen some shit where these niggas breaking down the actual like lyrics to somebody else across from them.
Yeah,
and I'm like, bro, now y'all just doing too much. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
we're not finna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and to be honest, I hate to say it too, but Drake's top 5 isn't even within this decade.
Wow. Top 5 albums?
Like albums or songs?
You don't think that Iceman album was top 5?
No.
Nah.
I'm sorry, no.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that might not be top 5.
You might be right, man. It might be 6. I say 6.
Someone pull up his
10. I say 10. You don't think in 10?
Iceman?
You don't think it's even in 10?
I mean,
I think this album will age well.
It'll age
very
well.
well. Yeah.
Because I mean, think about it. Look, again, we know that Drake, he has his moments of, okay, yes, this is R&B. I'm gonna touch the souls of a lot of females, and then of course,
is he touching the souls of the hoes?
Well, I don't know about that part, but you know,
he's for the hoes.
No.
I think he might be for the Tricias, not for the women. Though. You feel me? That might be something different. That might be something different
on the yachts. The ones that's on the yachts.
He got
the
ones
that
for the box.
He got for the Tricias.
And that's what I'm saying.
But that's who he messes with, though,
yeah.
right?
Like what was the most recent one before this? War Dogs, right? No, War.
For all your dogs.
For all your dogs. And so, like, my thing is, and before the whole Kendrick thing, when he came out with that album, I mean,
my bad. Some Sexy Songs for You was actually after For All Your Dogs. That's
right. That's right. You're right. But I'm talking about that one, For All Your Dogs. Like that one itself, I was like, all right, cool. You know what? Because he even made a reference to, like, you know, Michael passing Michael and numbers and
he
all
always
that.
do.
I don't know.
I don't know what his obsession is.
Right. I don't get it.
He'll never beat Mike.
I think
he'll never beat Mike.
Never beat that.
Right now,
it took you a minute.
Never. Let
me get this. Let me just get this.
Get it out of the way.
Let me just get this off of the
Get it out of the way.
Listen, I am of the belief that Michael Jackson is the greatest artist to ever touch Earth. I believe Michael Jackson is better than Beethoven. I believe Michael Jackson is better than Mozart. I believe Michael Jackson is the greatest and second most famous figure beyond, like, any religious figure to ever touch the planet. There is no touching Mike.
Nobody's touching Mike.
17 million a year.
Nah. The man had an amusement park in his backyard and had giraffes.
Come on.
Are we not? Who you not got?
And bought a monkey and said, hey, listen.
And named them Bubbles.
He family. Family.
What?
We still got dogs.
No joke.
Like,
right.
We still got dogs.
Right.
Like,
my thing is everyone in I could be wrong about this statement. Everyone in this world knows who Michael Jackson is. You could ask and be like, hey, you heard of Michael? Absolutely. I know. Even if I heard
kids
one
in backwater China with a red leather jacket doing moonwalk.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about some Michael. Of course I know Michael.
Of course I know Michael.
It's
hot. It's 90 degrees outside.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Red leather jacket on.
I told
Jerry
you.
Curl.
Matt, I told him, my grandfather in St. Croix, having, he said, my mom used to tell me, red leather jacket in 90 degrees weather outside.
Hey, don't let flip-flops on.
Yeah,
no shirt underneath.
No shirt underneath. hey, but listen.
Just swallow that, bro.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
It don't matter.
Nah, Mike is one of them.
Oh yeah, because look, my thing is Mike has shown on multiple. I mean, we're not even talking about when he made Thriller, Bad, all that. We're talking about all the way when bro was a kid. This nigga was 5.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When he was making music.
Right.
ABC. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way to grown man. I saw in the movie that he said, you sing that better than Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
Huh?
Imagine getting outsung by 8-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm 8-year-old.
I'm hot.
And then tell me, nan.
And then all I'm hearing from Mike, so like, and it's resurfacing a lot lately, the Earth song with everybody on it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Man, it's so funny because like every time I hear that song, all I hear is Mike. Because the moment I hear him and then it fades away, I hear somebody else, I'm like,
and then he remember when he made that look at that one.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, look.
Yo, Mike is dumb funny. I didn't know Mike was that goofy.
He was funny.
Yo, there's seen a clip of Mike and he talking to a dude. He said, you know how he get real specific about his angles and how his picture.
Yeah. Bro, I saw that.
He asked the dude, he said, hey, is this a good photo? Can you see my shoes? He was like, yeah, you can see them. He said, you promise? The guy said, yeah. He looked at him, he pointed his finger, he said, you promise? I'm like, bro, who is bro?
I saw the other one where he was like, am I in the frame? He's like, are you up there? He said, you're just a
what a schmuck.
Yeah, that's what he said. You're a schmuck. He was like, you're a schmuck. He's like, you have to get me from right here. Like,
yeah. That's funny.
Going back to the Drake thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. Before you get there, quick, we talked about Drake albums.
Yeah.
What's your top 5 Drake albums?
it's got to be if you're saying this is too late, it's number like 2, 3.
Are you reading this too late? Or
if you're reading
it too late,
my bad.
No particular order, right? Go ahead. Just top 5. That
number 1 though. Man, I'm
no order.
Mixtape
Fake Me
Council.
Later was good, pretty good.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Fake Me
That's
Later
the
was
second.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, what's the one? If you're reading this is too late was good. What's the one with I'm trying to think of the name of the album. It's the one with like all the mixes on it.
What's the cover look like?
He's like a ski mask on.
Oh, Dark Lane Demo?
Yes.
Demo?
Really?
Demo. I think that was pretty good because
there's some bangers.
There's some bangers. That's what I was like, yeah. Come on now. Yeah. Because think about it.
Yeah.
Like you and that's when he had like almost all his songs on there. Like all the good ones at least.
Yeah. That was like a care
That's
package.
2020 though. That's in this decade.
Yeah, right. So that's why I'm like, if that's why I said it's that album isn't the best. So and but to going back to what I was saying, you're right. It was well within the decade. So I should have probably scratched that. I should say within the last like maybe few years, like 5 years. Yeah, nah, big brother.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't it. But again, if I had to choose, like, I mean, shoot. Thank Me Later was good, like I said. If you're reading this is too late, come on now. You know, worse. I'm my worst. Come on, man.
That's
no, that's not it.
That's
on Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same. My bad.
Yeah.
Shit, that's another one too.
Yeah.
That's
Pound
another
Cake
one.
was on there.
Yeah. Pound Cake was crazy.
Never loved us.
Never loved us.
Carrot Cake.
Right, look, I'm telling you. So
Trophies was on there. That
Trophies
was
was
that
on-
was good.
Ooh.
No, I thought that was on the I thought that was on the Young Money thing.
No.
Trophies?
No, Trophies was
Nah,
on.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That was on Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Trophies?
It was like
was on?
it's down.
It was at the
Wasn't it
bottom?
Yeah.
You get your 5 out. I'll figure it out though.
Well,
What's
my
the
fifth
one?
one.
What's the fifth
one. Shoot. Hold on. While you looking at that, I'm gonna pull up my YouTube music. Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna just say for the people.
Because here, let me. All right, so if I look up Drake, right? Let's see, Drake.
While you looking that up, Maj, get your 5 out.
I'm gonna just say to the people,
Okay.
Drake is one of my tops. I put Cole above him. Zach always gets me on this.
Nah, you don't.
But Zeke always puts me on this. He thinks Drake is my number one. I just like
Nah, the way you be defending Drake.
Scorpion.
No, and I'm gonna say
Scorpion. Good. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say
a good
this. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care what them two say. I still think Drake won the battle. I don't care what nobody's
five.
talking
You're the
about.
only one that thinks this.
I don't give a fuck. I think he won
And
the
that's why
battle.
you're a big. That's why
You
you're a
know
bigger
what?
Drake fan.
I'll just say this.
Family Matter was a better song. Kendrick definitely won, but
over Euphoria and
he won. I feel like he had better strategy. He said it too. Z said it too. He said, if Drake had strategized it a little bit better, I don't think we would have had the same discussion.
Yeah, Drake
He just didn't strategize it right. Kendrick strategized it right.
Spit it out. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Don't let that man talk to you. Strategize it out, right? So like, it basically was like, okay, cool, boom. He hit him with a hit. He didn't know what to do after that. You want to hit him with bars, but Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? But Family Matter off all that other I feel like Family Matter.
Look, I'll say this. I think Family Matters was fantastic. I thought it was really good, but I think he had 3 songs in one. Because he broke it up like
yeah, he did.
Whoever said Trophies was on Young Money was correct. It was.
Okay, it was on Young Money.
It was on Young Money.
You're right. Man, but it felt like it felt more recent.
It felt like it was on the
it came out in the same year. I think
that's right.
And I think Nothing Was the Same came out like around the same year, same time.
I think that was when Wayne was in jail, right? Or no, Wayne was in jail like 08. No, Wayne was in 08 in jail. Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, that was 08. Yeah.
Oh,
it felt like an 08 song though, no? When did Trophies come out?
That sounds like
Listen, the only reason why I know that wasn't an 08 song was because Soulja Boy produced that track. And Soulja
yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, he even
Soulja Boy, Big Soulja. Shout out to Big Draco.
Yeah, hey, we don't need him coming after us, bro. You got it, Big Soulja.
But my 5 would have to say For All Your Dogs.
Okay, that's
Iceman.
Okay.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm damn.
But go ahead.
I like
Get your shit off.
I like For All You Dogs. I like For All You Dogs because I started listening to him when For All You Dogs came out. That's why I started listening to him.
You started listening to Drake when For All Your Dogs.
Yeah, like really tune in.
Premium Drake.
Yeah,
Wow,
like really tune in to his music. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
That's why I say he's like that's like
All right.
Pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. But hey, go ahead.
Hey, right. I'm
Go
like,
off then.
I must say Care Package.
That's just like some of his older songs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
That's what I'm
think
saying.
4 p.m. Calabasas is one of my top songs
That's
from
a
him.
good one.
That's hard.
What was it? 5 a.m. in Colorado.
5 a.m. Toronto.
Toronto.
Draft Day
The only timestamp shit I like from Drake is 4 p.m. in Calabasas. All them other ones,
was ass.
bro, it ain't even, bro, and it's not even that the lyrics are ass. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the flow. I can't.
Yeah, for
The flow is too. It's the same thing.
I eat at the table with dimes and the higher ups and trying.
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
I get it.
All right, bro. All right.
And then I'm gonna say
Okay, so you said For All the Dogs, Iceman,
yeah, Care Package.
Care
Care
Package.
Package. You naming recent shit. You listen to Certified Lover Boy.
I ain't really never listened to Certified Lover Boy.
CLB.
CLB, and I didn't listen to that. But I'm definitely gonna put in Take Care.
Take Care.
And
Okay, damn, that's a good one.
I
I should've thought about that.
I thought that was the
one.
You know what I'm saying?
And Nothing Was the Same.
All right, that's your five.
Okay, that's your
Yeah,
five.
yeah.
Honestly, you was a little shaky there at the beginning.
Yeah, you had me.
There was any right or wrong answer.
I thought you were going to name the other two. I thought you were going to name the other two recent ones. Maybe. Whoa.
Oh, you're stupid.
I don't know about that one.
What about you, bro?
Yeah.
I think. All right, here are my personal favorite Drake albums are Thank Me Later.
That's good. That's a good one.
That's kind of like a mixtape.
Yeah.
Thank Me Later. It's a tie between Thank Me Later or So Far Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Those two. Early Drake is really good.
Ooh. Those are real good.
I do like Take Care, but I don't find myself going back to Take Care that often.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm gonna wait and see how I feel about the other ones in my mind right now.
Even
but
today, I do.
that
I'm just saying, look.
Her Loss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her Loss.
that's a good
Dog, you
one.
keep telling me about Your Loss, and I still haven't listened to that one, bro.
Bruh. If you think Iceman is fire,
Yeah, nah.
I have
You're
still with 20.
tripping.
I have not listened to
21
that
on
one,
that?
bro. I have not listened to that one.
If Iceman was a child, grew up, got mature, and had a glow up, and got some money, it's Her Loss.
It's Her Loss.
He said, grow up, have some money.
Has some money.
Her Loss.
Not even
Okay.
has some money. Got good money.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Good
Clarence and Lambos.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That shit is so good, bro.
Okay.
Like I'm stepping out the car in loafers type of good. That's
Pennies with the pennies on.
With the actual penny inside the
You know
penny.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
On some
So-
gangster shit. So I guess kind of a cop out, but put So Far Gone and Thank Me Later in the same. That's taking up one spot.
Okay,
and
that's
then
fine.
Her Loss,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go with Scorpion. I go back to Scorpion all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Scorpion's
I'm
it.
upset.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I forgot about
Scorpion.
Views.
Yes. Yeah.
How do
yes.
we forget about Views?
No, I didn't forget
Honestly,
about it. It's just
I don't go back to Views that often.
yeah.
Views,
But it's good.
It is
It's
good.
a classic.
Turn it 6 and turn it 2 and 9.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That
That's hard.
I didn't know what.
That's me and my girl's like
So,
favorite.
yeah.
That's our song.
Yeah.
So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, Her Loss.
Mhm. That's
What did
three.
I just say? What did I just say?
You said
It's Scorpion. I left off on Scorpion.
So
I need
that's
2
4.
more. Yeah. Well, hold on. So Far Gone. And Thank Me Later.
It's
Taking
one.
one. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You
Then-
said Scorpion.
Yep.
Then you said Thank Me Later. And then you said
Thank Me Later and So Far Gone.
oh,
taking
I'm sorry.
one
Sorry, you
spot.
did say you did.
I'm on 3.
Okay, you did say okay. So you're 3. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm on Scorpion, Her Loss, So Far Gone and Thank Me Later, taking up 1 spot.
That was
And then-
it. Her loss. That was 4.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
Her Loss.
he didn't put
I'm putting So Far Gone and Thank Me Later. in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
and one.
So that's 1.
Yeah.
Her Loss.
Her loss. Scorpion.
Scorpion.
And then I keep thinking you were saying
I said 4 names, but it was only
It was only
yeah,
the
then
three.
maybe that's the one that's throwing me off. So okay, yeah, 3. Oh, you said you know what? I think you said take care.
What a time to be alive.
How did we forget about that?
Diamonds,
Dancing.
Are we talking about?
How did we forget that?
Jumping. Wait,
Metro Boomin making boom on the O's.
Me, I just think you
Move on the O's.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
hard.
You talking about With Future?
Yeah.
Yes.
We talking about Jumpman. That was or something.
Yeah.
I think I see some Robitussin, right?
Yeah. So that's 4, and then
that's a good one.
What's 5? 5. I gotta make sure I got like the ones that's like I really go back to and listen to.
Yeah. Shoot, it can even be features too.
Feature? Nah, it can't be no feature.
Nah, you gotta be his main one.
I know you're right. You're
his
right.
Discography. I guess it would be Take Care would take up that final spot. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what you were originally. You said that, but then I think you took it back off. But
I had to process
I think you were just saying it just to say. You were just saying Take Care just to say Take Care.
Yeah. Because you were saying like, you were like,
I had to process it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like again, I don't go back to Take Care that often.
Yeah.
Right. But What a Time to Be Alive,
That was some shit.
Boy,
I gotta go back and listen.
Definitely.
What a Time to Be Alive.
But I'm gonna say this for I don't know about y'all, but since we on the topic of Drake too, that Jay-Z freestyle.
Oh yeah, hot take. Basura.
Wait, talking about
Jay-Z was on. He went on the stage, huffing and puffing.
Hold on. Take some time and set the stage. Like, let people know what the fuck you talking about.
All right, so Jay-Z basically went on stage, did a whole freestyle. Bro.
Talking about with his hair out or something like that. Yeah, that's
coming at Drake, coming at Nicki, coming at Tory Lanez. Who else he was coming at?
He got a nerve.
Who else was he coming at? He was coming at Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Said something about Kanye a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? He was just coming up at a bunch of people. Here and there to say. All right. But I just didn't like the delivery. Delivery was off. It's like, brother, what are you doing up there? Stop it. Stop it. You're 50 years old. Yeah, you're doing too much, bro. Like, I get it. If you put a beat behind it, talk what you got to talk about.
Right.
And get it going. Right. And just, if you really want to get something off your chest,
go in the booth.
Go in the booth. Drake just feel like, me and you talk about this. Me and him had talked about this. Drake just feel like he better than all them niggas, bro. All them guys, he just feels like he's better than them. So it's like... Yeah.
Like, talking about Drake.
And then,
Drake better than who? Like
Jay-Z? Do you think he's the new Jay-Z?
You know what my thing is? All right, bro. Here's my thing. Here's my thing with Drake, bro. And we're gonna get off this. But like, my thing is with bro is like, the other side of that is like, bro, stop saying that you the new this. Just be you, bro. And
that's a fact. That's a fact, gang.
That's people's big issue with Drake is that like, we get it that you have so many flows and so many things, but sometimes it feels like we losing who Drake is.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
so like,
you
always it's like, bro, why are you always in competition with niggas?
But it's a competitive sport, though.
It is. But sometimes compete with yourself, gang.
Yeah. That's a fact, though.
Sometimes compete with just yourself, bro. You water your grass. You won't worry about whose other is greener.
You're gonna be all right.
You're gonna be all right.
But see, I think what it is too is that he listens to his fans too much as well. Like,
you think so?
I'm not finna talk like mad shit. Like, I'm not talking shit about Drake at all. But I'm just saying, like, I think Drake listens to his fans because everybody is just like, oh yeah, he's this, oh yeah, he's that, and then he kind of listened to some of that too, because like to a point where he like. Because he was going through different phases at one point too.
Always.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
He go back to his roots in Toronto.
But Magnum.
Like
Crody.
Crody.
Matt, to add on to that though, but I think what it was, I feel like this is going to be a good point. Like, I think that back in school, Drake had a glow up. So it's kind of like... To whatever he feel like he was back then. Not, you know what I'm saying? To him back then, he felt like he had a glow up and felt like, yo, y'all didn't see me back then, so y'all gonna see me now.
Which I'm not hating on.
Yeah, people was hating on you back then. Your mom's, you know what I'm saying? You doing whatever. I don't know his situation.
Shout out moms.
Shout out moms. Right. Shout out moms. Love you, love you, moms.
I actually love all my hands.
Yeah, I love all you.
But it's like, it's I feel like that's what he, you know what I'm saying? That's why he feel. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all wasn't with me back then, so I'm up now.
Yeah, and I can talk my shit.
And I'm gonna pop my shit. And y'all was humble back then, and I get it. But it's my time now.
But see, and you know what? I think there's a difference between humbling yourself and being able to say, hey, look, all right, y'all was hating on me then, but he be too flashy with it.
Yeah, humility.
But see, like to a certain extent, like my thing is, look, like you know how like I'll give you an example. Like, have y'all seen that interview with Michael B. Jordan and that girl that he used to go to school with and whatnot? That whole thing where he was like, "Hey, that corny guy back there, he just walked off." Like, it's like he ain't coming out here talking about
no mind.
No mind.
No. Okay, let's. Let me just get this off.
Yeah, okay, all right.
He paid her mind because
for sure.
He for a moment there, he stooped down to her level and addressed her. Right,
for sure.
So he had to pay her some type of mind. However, that doesn't mean I have a problem with it. That doesn't mean 100%. One thing that I don't like is a bully.
Exactly.
And I think in certain scenarios, certain people feel like they're able to time justifies all,
and it
doesn't.
That.
You have to remember that the way that you treat certain people impact them for you don't know how long. Could be years, could be months, could be a day, could be decades.
Yeah. But
the fact of the matter is that lady, and what she fails to realize is that you did wrong. Like he saw it as wrong and you're not respecting his perspective and you trying to push blame. You trying to downplay it. And I can see that like that character flaw could have been in you years back when you were treating him like that and tried to like play it off like, oh, he's all right. And like, no,
that impacted him.
Have you seen the interview that she had with us? Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. And it was so like
it was definitely dismissive. She didn't want to take accountability for, you know what I'm saying? But that man looked you dead in your eyes and verbatim said what you said to him.
Because God forbid,
that means you said it.
Yeah. Because God forbid, it was the roles were reversed.
Exactly.
She would have instantly, and again, I don't know her, but no doubt she would have instantly like
the whole world would have been on her side.
Like, oh yeah, go ahead and do you.
I think that plays an aspect of it, the whole male and female thing and stuff. But like I'm taking it as an approach of moral character and not moral character.
Yeah.
Right. And this isn't to tear that lady down, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Exactly.
You're just a terrible person.
Nah,
We're not doing that. But I'm just saying, like, in that moment, in that scenario,
Shorty was wrong.
You needed to take accountability for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that would have played out better for her if she would have said, you know what?
I'm sorry.
Get
forgiveness.
My bad.
You probably
yeah.
Michael B. Jordan seems like the type of person that would give grace to those who are giving grace to him, right? And so, like, and it's not like trying to glaze that guy. Like,
right.
I'm just saying, like, forgiveness begets forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Grace begets grace.
Yeah.
If you give it out, usually it comes back. It passes
down.
Right.
You pass it down,
right?
You know?
So, like, if she would have took some time and took accountability and said, you know what, you're right. I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? That could have went a lot better.
I gotta consider the fact that, look, how I treated you back then in comparison to like now, and how I'm like trying to interview you now. Like, look, because there's always some sort of like rebuttal. Like I gotta come back with something different. Like, here, let me say this. Like, look, it's simple. You did what you did back then,
right?
Just leave it at that. I can see now, even if you're asking questions, hey, look, I see your success. I see you thriving and everything. Again, as you were just saying about Michael B. Jordan, again, if the roles were reversed, he probably,
right.
He would have sat there and said, hey, look, I see your success and everything like that. I think you're doing great, blah, 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 yada, yada. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So keep it strictly professional and not personal. I'll tell you, my mom always tries to get
and that's fair. However,
I gotta make some things personal.
He made it personal by bringing it up.
Yeah.
However, right. So I can't necessarily say like professional, unprofessional. Sometimes you got to get something off your chest, and it's not
professional.
Yeah. And sometimes it is personal.
Yeah.
But the way that you go about it,
that's what I'm saying.
Right? Needs to have some type of moral upright. I get what you're saying by that. Like it needs to have some type of code of conduct.
An ethical, moral.
Right. So like that doesn't mean go up to her and cuss her out and da-da-da-da. But the way
that's what I mean by personal. Right.
He did it in a way to where he got it off his chest, but it wasn't dispatching or despairing to her.
To tear her down.
Right. Yeah. Right. He didn't call her out her name. All he did was
that corny kid back there.
Oh yeah, the corny kid back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't act like you don't know.
No, come on.
Right. Don't act like you don't know.
Act like you don't know.
It's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's funny. But yeah, so
yeah. But I guess to circle back, like, kind of went.
Yeah,
I know. Still on heat of the week. By the way.
Yeah. Right.
But circling back just to that Jay-Z conversation, like,
Yeah.
I know.
Museum.
I think here's my thing, right? When it comes to rappers and egos, obviously you got to be you have to have some type of ego. You have to be confident. You have to think that you're the best, right?
And have to have tough skin,
right? And also have tough skin,
That's
because if you're gonna diss somebody, you got to be able to take it back. Blase.
Right.
I think we all can get with that.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, however, your performance, brother. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I need to hit up my mom and be like, "Hey, mom, you heard this?
Pack it up. You gotta be.
And here's the thing, yo. Some people have just these rabid fan bases that are just gonna support whatever they do. And like, if you look at somebody and have no objectivity and you just think everything that they do is the greatest and they shit don't stink, you are part of the problem. Because for them to be saying, "Woo!"
right.
Over there,
It's a.
Bro,
hey, get off the stage, brother.
Bro, if you really got something to say,
brother.
Constructive criticism. If you really got something to say, make sure we hear you
correctly.
Right.
Go in the booth. Make sure that the wind not blowing. Make sure that you got your cardio.
Y'all hear
up.
that?
Yeah,
It's just like
the bars aren't bad.
The bars was right. The bars are right, bro.
But you what? What?
Brother, you're doing way too
because
much.
Everybody takes freedom of speech so literal.
That's a good point.
Which is true. I mean, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, they should.
But you should also practice timing.
There it is.
Right.
Timing and being able to just, excuse my language, shut the hell up. Because you don't have to always say something. That's what I mean by like freedom of speech. Like,
facts.
You don't always have to say something because you feel like you need to say it. Like, don't keep it inside you. At some point, yes, like, all right, go in the booth, say what you got to say, and then be done. Don't come out on stage because, hey, look, I see everybody here and everything. Yo, such and such. Whoa, what? Relax.
Where we going with this?
Who's here to listen to music?
If I was in there, I saw a video and it was so. She was like, everybody was just like, all right, like what's going on here? But
right.
So
that was my initial reaction. I was like,
I didn't even see the whole thing, really, to be honest. I gotta watch it. I'll watch it because
what I will say though, I will give him props.
Okay.
I hope my hair looks like that when I'm 50.
For sure. That's what I'm like.
Brother had everything just flown in.
Because you know what?
Looking like
I'm surprised that man had locks for a good minute, and I'm like, yo, these locks look a little crazy.
He was free going.
Right.
He was free going.
So that's an ugly dude, and you just made yourself look even uglier, bro. Not that locks are ugly.
Yeah.
Your locks were ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look trash.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
But yeah. But yeah. So next segment, Negro Nights at the Cinema, right? This is our movie review.
I love the name of it. The moment he showed me that, I was like, "Oh, we're sticking with this." And then C. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Negro Nights at the Cinema. So, right. So,
you know, this is my expertise right here.
Yeah, man. This is your ball, and that's what we're gonna start off with. So, I was thinking about maybe going into movie reviews or whatever, but Matt, you've actually seen the most movies out of any of us this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you got something that just wowed you, or you just got some strong opinion that you just gotta get off, go ahead and get it off.
Okay. So I'll start off by saying, okay, so I know everybody knows so far that the best movies that have been released so far between January and now, Obsession and Backrooms, right?
Yeah.
Now, okay, I'm the kind of person where I'll watch some stuff that's like, behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that ain't nobody seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like right. Some shit like even short films.
Right. So you're a movie buff.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, but I will say this: Obsession, and I know everybody is just one of the things I think about Obsession is that one is really, really good. It's really good. But the girl in the movie steals the entire show.
Yeah.
I mean, she literally does. So I don't know if you've seen it yet.
No, I ain't seen
Okay. So, you don't have to go to the movies to see it, but if you do, then
give them a general like.
So pretty much the premise of Obsession is this. So practically there's this guy named Bear who really likes this girl named Nikki. So Nikki, you don't really know if she likes Bear, but so it's all from the perspective of Bear, right? So Bear practically is like going at some point in the beginning, he goes to like pick up something for Nikki because she broke her necklace, all this other stuff. I won't go too deep into it because at some point you want to see it. But so he goes to like this incense shop, soul cleansing shop, whatever.
Think Earth Beyond. You ever been there?
There it is.
Sugarloaf Mills, like that kind of like.
Oh yeah, okay.
Where they got like a whole bunch of different rocks and
but
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like this was a like ember.
Okay.
Like this one's of ember or something like that to like help with like your future success kind of thing. Anyways, so he comes into this shop and then as he's trying to pick out a necklace for her, he sees like this thing called a wishing willow, and so he gets it as like a gag or a prop or something that he could give to Nikki. So at some point, as he's dropping her off, and this is in the trailer, so as he's dropping her off in front of her house and everything like that, say bye, whatever. But he's trying to come out and say, let's go out for a drink. But he's stuck saying it, So
he's pussy.
Right. I was like, damn, bitch ass, bitch ass nigga. Damn, shit, just say that. Like, yo, say that shit. So, and then instead of like. He forgets to give it to her, but he's using it as like he's like, dude, you know what? All right, I just wish that she could she only loved me. He cracks that motherfucker open, and then it's just cinema from there.
Yeah. It's just from there.
It's from there. Like I already knew from the get go. As soon as he started his car, like started the ignition, he looks over at her. She's just standing there. I said, "Yep, this is where it starts." All right, let's get the movie started here.
Let me tell you something. That trailer will get you absolutely hooked.
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie's great. What would you give it out of 1 out of 10 on a Matt movie scale?
There are some things in it. I'll give it a 9.
A 9?
Nah, I wouldn't say a 9.
A 9?
I would give it it's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's a 9.8, like 9.8. 9.8. I know it's real close. I know that's where I might as well just round it, but like it's there's some things where I'm just like, why didn't you just do that? You know what I'm saying? Like there are moments where I'm like, wow.
Did you have a favorite scene in the movie?
I ain't gonna lie. Everybody, I'll speak of most people, but mine it's got to be when she, I don't want to say, but like when she's walking backwards. In the kitchen? Yeah, brother, look.
Yeah, she was walking backwards,
bro. I thought it was real. So, I mean, you come to find out that, like, they kind of, like rewound it a little bit to kind of get her to, like, do that backwards walk. But, man, I ain't gonna lie. For a good minute, I thought it was real. I looked at my girl. I said, you seen that? I was like,
I thought he was gonna say the frown scene. This is frown scene.
That frown scene was crazy.
It's
because of how quiet it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those two scenes, I'll kind of stop it there. So those two scenes, so the frown scene was crazy because it was quiet. So they were doing like it wasn't like a truth or dare, but like they were using like these like Jenga blocks with like words on it and stuff like that, practically to say, okay, you have to do this, and then your turn is over. So like, go sit next to the person that you're closest to.
Right.
Then you got to go do it, or.
So it's like a game. They're basically like
they're doing like a game. It's like a boys' night.
Combine truth and dare and Jenga.
You
pull one out, you get to tell somebody to do something.
And this is still Obsession.
It's all in the movie.
Yeah.
So then he's told to do something, and of course, it involved another girl he's actually best friends with, and she just stands right up, and it's almost like from the view of her like legs, but like views from him, because it's like all the way at the bottom, like for his face and her face. All she does is just stands up, and then they both look at her for like maybe even 30 seconds, and then it cuts to her, and her face is just frowned downward. I said,
you have to see it.
You got to see it. It's like a crazy
thing. So here's what I'll say about this movie, right? Oh, my bad. Were you finished?
No, I was done. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Yeah, I don't want to
say about this movie, right? This movie is like it's a metaphor, right? It's a metaphor for like, you know what? I don't even want to say it's a metaphor. I don't even want to go into like some psychoanalysis about it. The movie's good. That's what you need to know.
Exactly. It's simple.
The fact of the matter is that it's a simple plot, like you said. Sometimes, here's my thing about movies nowadays is that sometimes they make it too complex for it to be good. They think if it's super complex and if it has all these types of roads and avenues that you see and go through, they think that it's good. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I think that it can be. I just don't think that if you do that, it equals a good movie.
Yeah.
I am the personal belief of you make a movie, you complete that movie, and you let the people decide if this movie is good. Obviously, you're going to love it because that's your baby, right? That's fair. But if you're looking to see if this was a success or not, right? At least box office wise, the people will determine that, right?
Exactly.
This movie, if bruh ever thought that it wasn't a success, the people definitely do.
Oh, yeah.
This movie, one, is relatable. Like, if you've been in at least maybe a couple relationships in your life, I would say probably this is the most comparable, at least to me, in my life, like when I'm a young adult, anywhere from like 20 to 22. Golly, I gotta go on Do Not Disturb. Oh my gosh.
You're still getting phone calls, sir.
Like, damn, I almost want to turn this off. Jesus. Should have brought my laptop. Anyways, right? But it's a relatable movie. If you've been through relationships that have been toxic before, this is one of those ones where it's like if you've ever had like a clingy partner, an overly clingy partner, you know what Bear is going through in some of these situations. However, the main character, if you take a step back, you realize that he's the protagonist, but if you really analyze it, he's the antagonist. He's really the problem in this whole movie because I think it takes some time to address that people need to be able to effectively communicate how they're feeling to another person, right? Even in the fear of rejection.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And like, Bear doesn't do that.
Not even close.
And and the thing is that he doesn't do that, but he's comfortable with not doing it.
Yeah, because
that's the issue.
And that's it. Better yet, that's the punchline a lot of the times, because there are moments where like he'll catch her in a lie about something and then be like, oh, yeah, so she'll be like, so why does that matter? He's like, no, I don't. And then just go straight to be like, so wait a second, hold on, back up.
Yeah,
Bear, what?
I need to watch this because it's like y'all making me think like, does she like him or not? Like,
let me tell you something. So at the beginning of that movie, right, when there's a scene where they meet up at a bar, they're talking, having a good little, minimal flirting, little banter, right? And he's dropping her home, right?
I know where you're going with, and I'm gonna pick up off that. Yeah, go ahead.
He takes her home, and they have this conversation in the car, right? Listen, that's felt too real because there's been times where I've been in the car, right? Everybody, hey, there's that person that you may have a crush on, and you kind of like just talking, and then like you can kind of feel that there's some tension. And what's her name? Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki realizes that at a certain point. Like if you've been in enough human interactions, you can tell that she realizes that like Bear has something that he wants to get off his chest, and she point blank ask him,
yeah,
do you like me? And that's why I say that he's a little bit of a puss. Because she asks him point blank and he doesn't take the opportunity to express how he feels. He just gets choked up. And like, not saying that's not a human reaction. Sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah.
But then the movie pursues from there. But to answer your question, the movie kind of implies that she may kind of have something for him, but she's waiting for him to like come to the moment, arrive to the moment.
So it's like basically like a whole thing of like, how can I put it? Like you're just waiting, like seeing like what's the next thing gonna happen, basically, kind of thing.
If I could sum this up, right? You know how some people like, how do you beat this? How do you beat, like in a horror movie scenario, how do you beat this demon or whatever? The way that you would beat this is just by communicating and having a pussy.
Okay, all right.
Like, don't be a hoe.
You know what I'm saying? I agree, but see, I'm gonna add on to what Zach's saying, right? Okay, because I've been thinking about this a lot, like for this movie before I move into backrooms, then before we move on to the next. But okay, so I was thinking the same thing to myself. I was like, you know what? I agree with everybody and everything like that, because he could have easily said something and everything like that, but. Here's the thing. This is what reminded me of a lot of things of what happened, like even happens today, for Bear to get so choked up on how he is, think about how today is, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't go to a girl without saying, "Hey, what's up?" For a girl to turn around and be like, "Damn, nigga, you so close." Whoa. I was just coming to say right. I was like,
I just
whoa.
wanted to say what's up.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
have a whole thing about that, but can
No, for sure.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, look, that's what I'm saying. Look,
and I'm gonna shoot this shit later.
yeah, right. Because like, here's my thing about that. Here's my thing about that is that she easily could have said something right back to him too.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. It's from the perspective of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't know how to come out and say it. He doesn't know how to really approach it. He doesn't know how to, because he's just stuck. Everybody calls him pussy and all that stuff, whatever. Yes, okay, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. She asked him point blank. No, but it's true.
I stand by that.
No, but you're not the only one. People are like, he could have easily said something. No doubt. But here's my thing too.
Mm-hmm.
She asked him the question.
Right.
He got stuck, and he's like, no, we're just friends. And then right after that, she said, yeah. Oh, okay. Good. I was like, so Nikki, you gonna say something now too?
You funny as hell, man.
So you gonna say something?
Right.
Because like even if
That's
you
true.
didn't like him, just say like, yeah, Bear, well,
say something.
Yeah.
Say something.
Someone should have said something.
exactly. Because my thing is that Nikki could have easily told him, like, look, all right, even if you do, I don't see you that way, Bear. I don't see you that way because you're like a brother to me. Because again, I guarantee you, if she would have said something, there would be no movie.
You know what? I mean, obviously, the movie has to progress.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But to that point, right? That's why I'm on the belief that she did like him prior to the wish. Was because her reaction when he said no, we're just friends.
Right.
She goes, oh, okay. Like she was thinking in her mind, like, damn, he's actually going to say something, and now I have like, you know what I'm saying?
I got to come up with something.
Right. Yeah. No, not even that she has to come up with something, but like the feeling she had was validated. Like she was like, I know that he kind of likes me. That's how it feels. Like, oh, I know he kind of likes me. I'm just waiting for him to say something, which is what most girls do.
Man, that sounds toxic. I ain't gonna
but that's what it is.
Right. Yeah, you're like, that's literally just toxic relationship.
It's about toxicity in relationships.
Yeah. Okay. Because, but to add on to that, because here's the thing, again,
and some other shit too.
Right. Because at the beginning and the end of it all, again, you know exactly what he wants. That's one thing, and that's Nikki. For Nikki, it's up in the air. You don't even know. You can she'll throw it in there. I
get what Matt's saying though. It's like girls do that where it's like they have you guessing, and it's like, sister, like
just tell me. Like I gotta tell you, but you can't tell me.
Listen,
I'm sorry. Be brutally honest with me.
Not trying to get too manosphere here.
Yeah, right.
Red pill. However.
No, again, because I don't condone anything that Bear did the entire movie.
Right. Yeah. Bear was actually a terrible person.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And not in the way that you would think, but just because he was so cowardice, it spills into other areas where he doesn't make the correct decision.
Yeah. And bodies were following him.
And like he's very selfish.
Very.
It's a very toxic combination of you being selfish and you being a coward. And it's like that's a terrible duo.
Mm-hmm. It
like,
is.
Imagine that. Imagine a selfish coward.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
And you have no control. And the thing is, you have no control over this entire wish because you are just going along for the ride. But
there's a way that he can free her, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But he just doesn't want to. Then figures out another loophole on how to save her.
And then doesn't do it.
And then again, I like how the movie played out. The movie has to progress. But then it's like, brother, this can be solved. You're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No. He's not trying at all. He's not even trying hard enough. You're not trying at all. Yeah. But see, and again, I'll say this before moving in the backgrounds, before moving to the next. But again, I think the cinematography and everything like that. Because I mean, again, Curry Barker, the director of the movie. Mm-hmm. He knows what he's doing.
YouTube guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, I watched his stuff. I watched him and his buddy's stuff. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm like. When I heard that he was doing the movie, I was like, oh, there's no way. And I saw the teaser, and the teaser was like, it's gonna be good.
I like this new age of horror.
That's what I'm
saying. It's not like a whole bunch of jump scares. It's more like well, this is creeping me out.
Yeah, like it's creeping me out.
Yeah, like,
you know, that's the stuff I like. So that's why I'm like, even when I, when my girl was like, oh, she was like, like what kind of stuff do you really like, or like when you watch horror? And I'm like, almost everything, because I like to pick up on, like, even if it's trash, I'm just like, I'll watch VHS, which I think y'all think is like wild. It's like
that's that stuff that be popping up on like on Netflix and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like an anthology series.
Exactly. There it is. Yep. Yeah. It's like a whole bunch of stuff just happens in it, and I'm like, and I pick up from stuff like that. But yeah, I even showed my girl one of the clips, and one of it, she was like. And I was like, you watch this? And I was like, yes, I do. Because I'm like, yes, I do. Because that's what these directors or these people who do YouTube and whatnot, that's what they watch, because they try to perfect their craft when they're directing.
So you even got to watch some of the bad stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because of what you may like about it, but then some things you don't. And that, Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, shoot, if I can try to like shift into something like that, I'm like, already know I got ideas from pages to pages.
I know you got an eye for that. You got an eye for that.
That's why I'm like, for sure. So, but going into back rooms really quick. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Look, I've been wanting to tell y'all this, and you already halfway through it. Back rooms could have definitely been way better than Obsession.
Okay. It had that potential, huh?
It's good. Like literally from beginning, and right when it ends. And the
ending wasn't even.
The ending was like, and again, I've seen the Backrooms like series when, and funny enough, the original director of the Backrooms, when he did it, it was good. But like, and I get it, because I'm like, I get why they ended it this way, but could y'all have like shifted a little more into it, just so that we're not left with this, because technically he's dropping a sequel at some point later. So that's why I'm like,
oh yeah, he's just leaving breadcrumbs out there.
Right. So that's why I'm just like, okay, cool. But from beginning to end, I was like,
Backrooms. Yeah, it's good. I started like halfway through Backrooms. It's a little slow in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it does pique your interest, because you're like, whoa, what's going on?
Right.
Just the actual scenery of Backrooms, like
it's good. That's why I'm like,
it almost feels like this is a dream that everybody has had, but you can't pinpoint it.
Man, that's a good way of putting that. That's a good way of putting
that. It's like everybody in their mama has seen this room. In these set of rooms, like they've all, like, it looks
in a dream,
in a dream,
in a
whatever,
picture somewhere,
but you can't pinpoint it, and it's like it just gives, like, the backdrop of that movie gives it so much mystery and suspense. It's so crazy, but it'll keep you drawn in. Back to Obsession, just real quick. I just want to give a rating on that. And as I watch it, or the more it grows with me, it may change. So don't hold me to it.
Yeah, right.
I'm giving it an 8.7.
Okay,
I'm giving it an 8.7. The reason why, and it might even bump up to a 9 later on, because this is one aspect of Obsession that I really appreciate.
I'm gonna add on to that, but yeah, go ahead.
Is that it has an ending. You know how I am about endings. I don't like ambiguous where you just kind of like throw the. I'm looking at you, the substance. They just kind of like just throw something at the wall and expect you to pick up the pieces and interpret it for yourself.
We talk about that all the time. All the time.
Obsession has an ending. And Obsession is the rare culmination of a good movie where it has a good premise.
Yeah.
Good acting. Good regular dialogue that you would hear people speak, right? And then also has a good ending that is conclusive, but it still leaves you wanting more in the best way possible, because at the ending, not all what's the saying? Not all loose ends are tied, right? They still leave it open for a sequel, right?
Yeah,
which I think that there will be.
Yeah, because he talked about like doing a series or something like that, where there's like multiple. Twist. Yeah, well, he said that it's not. Like some finalized, you're right. Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna add on to this real quick, and then we can move on. But I will have to change my rating, because I will have to put it at a 9.
You still put it at a 9? Okay.
I'll put it at 9 because, again, and I'm not saying that it's not perfect. It's just, again, there was some parts of it where, again, I thought the ending of it was fantastic, and it kind of just lets it kind of be in a way where, again, you're not just like throwing it out there and just saying, well, all right, well, audience, you figure it out. Hold on, I paid you. I paid you. I paid good money to see this movie, brother. I paid you to figure this out. You know, so
exactly.
But I will say, like, yeah, the ending was definitely good. I definitely don't think, I won't say too much, but I definitely don't think some people deserved their fate.
Oh yeah. Well, actually,
no. One of them, yes, absolutely.
Bear definitely deserves his fate.
No. Okay, so both of them. So
and bruh, what's the other name? Ian, he deserves his fate.
He definitely deserved his fate.
Yeah, he definitely
that nigga asshole. That nigga a whole ass nigga.
Actually, right? He deserves his fate because he is an asshole. But just because you're an asshole doesn't mean that you deserve to.
No, right.
Yeah.
At least in this sense. But I know who you're talking about who doesn't deserve her fate. But actually, she does. And it's because she was hiding shit.
That's true.
Right? She was hiding shit. And again, this is about communication. She didn't express. There's like a love triangle that goes on. That's what we're talking about. But like, she didn't express how she felt. And that led to certain decisions being made.
Zach, that was good.
And so, like,
because she did the same thing. That's that was it. Look, that was a good pull. She did the same thing that Bear did, except it didn't have the consequences because she did, or it didn't have the immediate consequences to her because she
didn't have a wish willow.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure if you would have gave her a wish willow, she would have did the same fate. And while everybody, like, she probably has the most sympathy from me.
Yeah.
Right. But Ian deserves what he got because one, he was an asshole, and then he also didn't communicate certain things.
And was clapping old girl while he knew, and was practically trying to prepare him to talk to her. Right. And then kept saying like, she don't like that. She don't like that. I'm like, and you know what's so funny? The entire movie, I was like, how you know she don't like? Nigga know? How does this nigga know what she like and don't like?
Word to the wise. If one of your mans knows what your girl like,
cracking your girl,
it's diabolical.
It's diabolical.
You might need to reevaluate.
That's what I'm saying.
You might need to reevaluate.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how you know that?
How you know that?
How you know that?
Because look, if I really look, that's what. And like I said, we'll move on after this. But if I look at one of y'all, right, and I'm like, and you really like a girl, and I'm looking at you like, yeah, bro, look, just X, Y, and Z, talk to her, all this, and that, and the third, and then the entire time from like prior to like leading up to this point, I'm cracking the girl you wanted to talk to.
Just tell me.
That's diabolical.
Just tell me. Just tell me that you're cracking her,
that you're doing it. It's diabolical that you're hiding it.
Yeah.
It's like now I feel like there's supposed to be something wrong with it.
That's what I'm saying.
And then on top of that, you're insulting my intelligence.
You're insulting.
I don't like that.
Yo.
No. I don't like that at all.
Like, how do you not?
No. I don't like that.
No. But like, how do you not like? What?
Yeah.
Brother, tell me.
Yeah, tell me. Because there's like, no communication. That's what I'm saying.
Like, brother, like, why would you not?
Because there's gaps in that.
Can I add something to that too?
What's up, bro?
And communication is important, but the mind willing to receive what is being communicated to you is also just as important. Because you can communicate to somebody all day that you don't like peanuts, but if they don't want to listen and they make you and they hand you a cashew or something like that, that's what it is.
Take that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
now you just not listening.
Yeah,
now you just not listening.
Because at that point, is that really your boy anymore? After that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because look, because he was like, even Bear was like, I ain't gonna say too much, but like Bear was like, dude, just have her at this point. I don't even care. Right? He's like,
Bear's delusional, by the way.
He's very delusional.
Bear's delusional.
I gotta see this movie. Y'all say delusional. He's out here.
No, but he is though, because there's a scene in the movie where, okay. Man, bump that. I'm finna tell you.
Okay.
Right? So
you're gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
It's that good.
It's that good.
So you can derive at your own opinions. You don't gotta rely on what we're telling you, right?
Right.
But so there's a scene where Nikki is sleeping. The body of Nikki is sleeping, right?
Yeah.
And the wishing willow is an entity,
man.
right?
Yeah.
And so it's that's what's making her actions, not Nikki. Nikki is trapped in her own mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so Bear gets up. He has to go do something. Can't tell you that, but he has to go do something. And he's about to leave. Nikki wakes up. Not the wishing willow Nikki. Nikki wakes up. Like, in the mind. She can talk to him.
Think of Get Out.
Okay.
But David Kaluuya's character is like, hey, I'm talking to you through my mind,
Right.
like, you know, or
It's like a projection of her voice.
Yeah, there you
right?
go.
So she goes, Bear? And he's like, Nikki?
I'm just going outside.
And she's
Oh,
like,
going to the
"Where
bathroom,
Where are
yeah."
you going? He's like, I'm going to the bathroom, right? Or whatever. And she was like, help me.
You know,
And
kill me.
He's like, yeah, kill me. That's what
Yeah,
she said.
kill me.
Mhm.
And he's like, and he asked himself, and he asked her, is it really that bad being in a relationship with me?
Brother.
Motherfucker.
But you know what?
You are not in a relationship with her.
Yeah. But see, and the thing is though, too, and again, I'm not trying to condone this, but I think what he was asking out of that question was more of just like, damn, just give me a shot here. And I'm not, no. Hear me out.
Yeah, go ahead.
But it's the wrong time to be asking that type of
Brother,
My
it sound
thing is-
like he's delusional.
He
for
is.
real.
He's-
Like, you
yeah.
sound like
Because I'm trying to figure out the only time that you could figure to ask that is if you're actually in a relationship
with the person.
Exactly.
With the person.
You're not.
Yeah,
not.
that's
Like,
when you
you're
know
not.
someone is sick.
Brother, you're delusional.
Yeah, because better
You're
yet,
sick.
here's what's funny about that whole thing too. Because like my thing is that he knew the entire time at this point that she was
Being
not possessed. Yeah,
but taken over by the
taken over by the wish.
possessed.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, like he knew from like because like even when like right when it happened, right, she came to the car and everything at the very beginning. He looks back at the wishing willow and then back at her. I'm like, oh, he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, he knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no doubt about it.
Yep.
And then from there, it was just like
The movie's actually kind of funny too in some
it
spots.
is hilarious.
Oh, that's some
Yeah,
comedy.
no, like, but you have to be like dry humor.
Yeah, but the
Okay,
bedroom
okay.
scene, I'm gonna let you have that one.
Okay.
I need you to see that one. That one,
Okay.
that one itself, I think was more. You could tell when Curry Barker puts a lot of effort into like certain scenes.
Mhm.
Because here's why I say that, and again, like I said, we can move on after this, but
Mhm.
so this way we could chop it up the last 20. But
Yeah.
my thing is about about Curry Barker is that he does certain scenes and he puts a lot of effort because the other scenes like the walking backwards, everything like that were great. It's just he put a lot of this one. He put makeup stuff like that on her, all the things.
Yeah, I'm listening. Man.
He put effort into this,
Right.
Yes.
So that scene I thought was more of oh yeah, he's like yeah, I want this scene to kind of like pop out more than the rest of them because the rest of them was just going to be like it's going to be fast paced because stuff is happening,
Mhm.
you know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you have the bedroom scene.
Yeah, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this.
Maj.
Yeah.
And my dad
Go
Joe,
to the movies today. And I was kidding.
my dad Joe broke this Amazon Fire Stick. Just pop
Yeah.
over, bro.
Just pop over, bro.
We can
Oh
watch
yeah,
it
yeah.
too.
We all watch it. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
But Publix got this popcorn that they pop in them.
Yo,
Make it like a movie
He
night.
told me about that one too.
Hey,
Well, it's
look.
all yellow and buttery.
Hey, you like this, huh? Yeah, this is good. Huh? I made it myself, man.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
All right. So last part, it's exactly what
Like
we've
I
been
said,
doing.
yeah.
Shooting the shit.
Shooting the shit. So, but
Yeah, this is just about like weird stories
Okay.
throughout the week. Some
Yeah.
shit that just happened to you that you just like, bro, you gotta tell somebody about this.
okay, actually, no. I gotta tell somebody about this.
See?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Real quick. All right. Look, I don't mean to get too personal.
Right.
So it was one of the conversations that I had with Chelsea today.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So I think as I've gotten older, I've become more mature about how I respond to things. And
I feel you on that one.
you know what I'm
brother.
saying?
I feel you on that one.
it's become a challenge at certain moments, but like then I'm just
You
like,
be
nah.
ready to spaz on
Yo.
somebody.
Parents are some of the best rage baiters.
The best.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, my mom
brother.
she was trying to get on me last night about,
Yeah, I know.
okay, let me just,
No, go.
This is a story. And not trying to get into political views or anything. I actually don't want this podcast to be about that. But this is just, this was a debate about voting. So
Yeah.
I voted in this last primary, but in the last, I think the last election, I didn't like either of the options for whatever reason. Again, don't kill me. So I just didn't exercise my right to vote.
Yeah.
And there's a big thing.
Why is that bad?
I don't think it's bad because to me, I use this analogy. If I'm running a business and there's two terrible candidates and both of them would be the detriment to my business, I don't have to choose either one of these. Right? That's just me. And I think with the right to vote, right, it also gives you the right not to exercise that right. That's also part of it. That's also part of the right of voting is that you do not have to if you do not believe in whatever may follow suit, right? So there's that. And so that's what I was trying to explain to my mom. And my mom is a very big proponent that there were people that fought and died for the right to vote. Yeah. And I said, that is absolutely true. And I'm not saying this to disrespect them. I'm not trying to disregard anything, but the fact of the matter is they fought for the right to vote and also for the right choice. The choice to exercise that right. That the choice was taken from them. And so that's what they are fighting for.
Yeah.
I then said to her, I was like, so you're telling me that if you're finding a problem with not voting, I think the real problem is people that are voting ill-informed or uninformed. Yeah. Because now you're just making noise. You're not having a voice. Mm-hmm. Imagine being at a table and just speaking but not being able to articulate. Right?
That will hinder your whole you're done. You're cooked. Yeah, to me, that's worse. Null and void.
Right. Yeah. If you decide not to speak, okay, then you decide not to speak. But once you do, and then it is illogical, now people think that you're stupid. And now you are put into a box to where it's very hard to maneuver out of. To have to prove your intelligence to people is a very
oh my gosh,
that's an uphill battle for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going in between that, and my mom is just talking like. She's talking like over me, right? And I don't like that. And like, so I just keep talking. I just keep talking. What are we talking about?
And I don't mean that.
That's my little thing.
You want to add it? To that topic?
Nah. well, it just be anything. You can
but honestly, like
the week, bro, or whatever, like work or whatever it may be.
And I'll add on to what you said later.
Going to the thing where you were talking about, man, I wanted to talk about the thing where he was talking about how, like, when you're approaching girls and something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back so it was like, as in shooting the shit about it, it was like, it's a crazy way. Like, now it's like, you remember how I was telling you about, I was like, oh, I want to get out there again. I was telling him, I want to be able to get out there again, to be able to start dating again. Not build.
Right.
Yeah. Put myself out there. Right. But it's like you were saying, now it's harder now because people are hard now to approach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a different type of way now. You got to go about it now. You got to be way more strategic about it. You got to be way more planned out.
Yeah. You gotta be able to like line everything up to kind of like make sure that it aligns with what you got. Because
because I feel like a lot of these girls out here nowadays, bro, don't have like that moral compass. Like, not all, but
no, everybody has a moral compass. It's just how out of whack it is to your own.
Yeah,
it's not structured enough.
Yeah,
I should say. Here's the reason why I say that, because you have the balloon pop show, whatever. Yeah. You have the dating island stuff. All these things are practically showing us that this is okay to be this way, but it's not okay.
If you ever want to watch how delusional the average man and the average woman is, watch Pop the Balloon.
Exactly, because are you at no? I was just gonna say this real quick.
These are grown people.
These are grown
Look, no, I'm talking about like 45, 50 years old.
Yeah, that's like crazy.
It's one thing if you're 20 or 21 or 25.
Right. But because I'm not trying to hear. I'm not here to like pick sides really. Because like niggas be doing the same crap too. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Men need to take accountability. Need to take accountability in the role that they played in this dating sphere.
Yeah, y'all be tricking, and then it's like we don't condone that.
Yeah, right.
We don't condone that.
None of that.
No, we're not paying
for sexual favors.
Yeah, bad religion.
Not gonna lie.
But like it's like,
what else? And then you stop dogging these women out. It's like, because when you do that, you're perpetuating a cycle. Because then that woman's gonna be like, oh, well, if he's like that,
then he's like that.
Then he's like that. And to be fair, she shouldn't have that thought process. Everybody should have the benefit of the doubt, especially when they're new to you or whatever it may be. But the fact of the matter is, that's a normal reaction to getting dogged out. Right?
That's what anybody. If I keep getting kicked, I'm gonna wash my foot.
Well, right.
Like, come on now.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna sit with that without that on my foot.
So I think men need to take a little bit more responsibility in the role that they play in the dating sphere. Like, and then last part that I'm gonna say is as far as men's accountability. If you see a man being weird to a woman, say something, do something.
Yeah, agree.
Right? Like, don't just turn a blind eye like that's not my business.
We gotta help. We gotta help each other. Right. We gotta help each other, especially women and men. Like they gotta help each other. If you see, like, I ain't gonna lie, if you see a guy's he's a little awkward, he's a little quiet, he's a little whatever. Involve him in it. Sometimes you gotta get somebody out the show. Sometimes you have to, like I said, it's a balance. You gotta work on that. So it's like on that person. So it's like if you see a guy or you see the same thing, you see he's a little, you never know. You never know what you might get. Yeah. You never know what you might get in a relationship. You never know who you're really talking to. Exactly. So it's like if that person is like on a girl too, you never know. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
I don't like that saying.
Why?
Because what else would I judge
by? That's true.
When you go into Barnes and Noble, right?
You're looking at the cover of the book.
You're looking at the cover of the book.
Because to see if it looks good.
Right. Yeah. And to be honest, don't get me wrong, there might be reviews that you may have looked up or something like that or whatever. And not to get too far into that analogy, but like that there may be other reasons why you decide on a book. But sometimes you have to look at how people are presenting themselves to you and make a decision on whether that's something you want to accept in your life or if that's something
that's kind of a fact too. Because if I see a party person, I'm not gonna want to be with a party person. If
I see a girl in the club all the time, I think that you're a party girl. I think that you're a club girl, and I don't want to mess with you. That's just me. Some people like that.
When they leave you, find them where they at. You leave them where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like if they in the club, you're gonna find them in the club again.
To add on to that, some people present themselves the total opposite of what they are, right? Sometimes you pick up a book, you think by the cover, and you think it's gonna be good, and it's not. It's boring. But like that's just you know what I'm saying? That's the dice that you roll. That's okay. You just gotta live and learn. People forget that last part.
That last part.
People forget about learning.
Just living it.
Right? And just taking what life throws at them.
And the thing is about it though too, like I'll even see it in some of the videos, which I kind of like. Like some of the videos I'll see, like, people with the meta glasses on, they'll interact with people and whatnot. Some are good. Some are they just do it for the click.
Bro, I just don't. I think we were at your house and we were talking about this and we were saying we were talking about the Adrian Broner and they were talking about the Dean thing, how they approach women and stuff like that. Not even them in general, just men in general. Matt,
I'm sorry.
Matt on their head top. Matt be on their head top.
Well, Adrian don't be disrespecting women as much as Dean do.
No. They're equal. Matt, they're equal.
Are they equal? Because I ain't seen it yet. I was about to say.
So let's to Amber Rose, but
hold on. Let's just say this. That approach works with some women, and some women are like that. It's just whatever works for you, brother. That's almost if that works. Zach, I can't say nothing. No, listen. I can't.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like I can't be. Listen, if you choose him to be on that type of time. Then what you expect?
Right.
So you in a party and you know this man is an aggressive person, so you expect him not to be aggressive?
That's a fact.
So understand your environment, read the room.
Yeah, I think both sides of that of people can accept that.
You can't always do that.
You need to
No, I mean you read the hold on. Hear what I'm saying when I say that.
Get that off because I feel like you can.
Back up. I'm saying read the room, but I'm saying you can't do that in a sense of you brushing them off because you read the room so quick and you're like, no, I don't. Hold on. I mean, I'm not coming at you in any way. I'm just I'm being a genuine person.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Read the room, but also be tactful.
Yeah, understand. Like these dudes is coming. These dudes are coming. They just trying to crack. And if you ain't on that time, then you know what it is. I get it, but just that's not our approaches. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the thing: when we say read the room, I think, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, y'all add to it, or y'all just correct me. But I think what we're meaning by read the room is realize the environment that you're in and the people that are going to be in that environment. If you find that is conducive to your moral compass, great, go there. If not, remove yourself from the situation. And reading the room when it comes to people is if this person is coming up to you and they express or show some type of moral value system that you can kind of align with, okay, great, hear them out for what they have or take what they say at face value. However, if you've seen this person already acting a fool, right? And you like, that's not something I'm cool with. Remove yourself from that person, right? Or remove yourself from that. I think
that environment.
Yes, that's what we mean by read the room.
Reading the room can save your life almost always. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And it was so crazy. He taught me that in a lot of situations where I've been in, it was like at a point where I was just like, I just felt like it was just too much drama. Like it's just too much people being in the business, in my business, too much. And Zach was like, bro, honestly, stay out the way, and I promise you that is not going to be. And
I will say,
my life had been.
Look, and I will say this.
Like,
the thing is about it is that I don't want you to get in the habit of letting too many people in your life.
That's a fact too. That's a fact too. Yeah. Too many people is a problem.
Yeah,
keep the smoker small. Like,
because even now, like again, as you get older, too many people in your life can. Too many people on your shoulders can weigh you down and clearly can hurt you and kill you.
That's a fact too. You got too much people on you. You don't know what's going on. You
carry who you can carry.
Yeah,
because they'll do the same for you.
But it's like saying back to what I was saying about that. Like we just gotta be mindful. Just gotta be mindful.
Yeah,
just gotta be mindful. Just be mindful.
You do.
And
you gotta, like I said, critical thinking. Comprehension.
Comprehension. Come on, common sense go a long way.
Yeah.
Goes a long way.
Like even if the sense ain't so common, the fact if you just sat there and took a minute.
Yeah. Being able to process. And
we do think Adrian Broner and Dean. I'm gonna talk from I think they're hilarious. They are hilarious. I think their content is so funny. I think it's like.
And again, I have to see Adrian Broner's like because I've only really seen Dean. Because I've seen Adrian Broner too, but I've seen most of his videos of just him drinking. You know, of him throwing it up and then
also has to play a part into it too, because drinking lowers your inhibition, and we don't know who these people are when they're not drinking. So they might actually be kind of chill,
right?
But
I think he's chill.
When that lick get in him, they be doing.
Yeah, he be when he went with Amber Rose is like, you gotta chill with that type of. You do not act like that around a girl.
We do not consent.
No, we don't condone none of that.
Non-consensual touching of women.
Yeah,
no, never have, never will.
Never will.
It's never that serious because that one person in the world that does love you.
Asking her to crack for a rack is crazy work.
And on that note, our time is up. We're out here.
Time is up. Yeah, time is up.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you for giving us a listen.
Tune in.
You know, leave a comment. It's going to be up on the YouTube. But just
all right. Leave y'all on rotate.
Yeah, basically just get out, MTV style. Get us out of here. We don't want to see you. No, I'm just playing.
All right,
and hopefully we'll be able to do this again.
Thank you guys.
All right, one.